G'day, I'm here again with another cheap remote control car off Amazon. This time it's a four-wheel drive off-road truck. It's brushless and it costs around about 150 bucks. I'll check up on the price. I'm gonna open this up and share with you what's inside, take it for a drive and see if it's any fun. This is it, the four-wheel drive off-road Hypergo. It says over here it's a super motor brushless. I'll find a way to get into this thing. This is the back cover. It says it's got a whole metal transmission system, aluminium capped oil-filled shock absorbers. Comes with a user manual, spare parts sheets. Doesn't seem to say where to get spare parts from. It's a quite detailed instruction manual, to be quite fair. I think they've done a pretty good job. That's a really neat body installation and removal system. This actually has a cooling fan, which is pretty nice. It does actually indeed have aluminium topped shock absorbers. If they're filled with oil, I would say it's very thin oil. The rigidity of this chassis is quite sturdy. This is precisely what you would expect from a cheap remote control car. Quite a flimsy feeling controller, but I'm sure it will do the job. A wheel nut tool and a little screwdriver. The switch here has a 70% position and a 100% position, which is pretty cool. If you're thinking about getting this to use with younger people, let's see what's under here. Okay, the battery is a sealed unit, which fits very nice and snug into this little cam lock arrangement. That should definitely make sure that battery is not coming out if we smash this over some jumps or anything like that. That's 70%. That's 100%. Certainly feels pretty reasonable. I guess the only thing left to do really is to get out there and bash this thing around a bit and see how much fun it is. I've only had two disappointments so far. The first one was when I threw it across the lawn. I forgot to press the record button, and so I didn't get to capture the footage of this skidding and bouncing across the floor. The second one is that I drove it about 6 feet in total, and then I found out it had a flat battery. So it's going on the charger now, and I'll be out there testing it again shortly. I forgot to mention before, when I took it out of the box, it looks like the car has a lighting system as well. I love the way they're putting lighting systems on these cars. Let's see. Yeah, channel 3's button on the remote. The headlight comes on, no tail lights, but that's alright. I'm back here and I've got a fully charged battery using the provided little dinky charger they gave me. It's got a full steady green light, which according to the manual, and I did read the manual, means the battery is charged. Now I'm going to take it back out for another test run. If this goes to plan, then I should get a top speed run out of this as well. I've got back from giving this what I consider to be a pretty reasonable first bashing. You can see the car has shown the signs of that bashing, scratches and bruises all around, but it survived all of that intact. Suspension intact, and it drove until the battery was flat. I've got to say, I think this shows a pretty decent quality of engineering in a package that's managed to be fun. It's taken the kind of abuse that a remote control car is likely to get from kids, especially who are learning to drive. Another feature which impressed me, I left this remote turned on all night last night when I came out this morning and realised I was fully expecting to have flat batteries. There is actually a built-in timeout feature on the remote, and it had timed out and powered itself down, saving the batteries, and as soon as I flicked it off and on again, it was ready to go. My initial out of the box experience where this had a flat battery and didn't get very far was the only disappointment. After a full charge, this car went out there and performed admirably on dirt, gravel, grass. It did countless cartwheels. One thing that did happen during the drive is that this cam lock's battery thing came loose by itself. Having said that, the battery did stay fully in place. With this purchase, I think I got my money's worth. Time will tell, of course, but my first impression, this is pretty damn good. I've spent 3 times as much money on remote control car brands who have reputable names, taken them out there and watched them fall apart within the first 10 minutes after copping not even a tenth of the level of abuse that I just gave this. So in my books, that makes this a success. Anyway, see you next time.